everybody, it's Louisa here, and I have some more project shares for you. First off, I wanted to share the gift that I've been talking about that I needed to make for my good friend, and then I'll show you the quick show on my domino and bottle caps. I finally finished them off. So, I had asked my friend what she wanted for Christmas, and she's been collecting photo albums from me, like this, altered and everything. So she said she wanted one in a Christmas theme, but she left like the colors and all of that up to me. So I went ahead and made that last night, and this is a photo album that holds 100 4x6 photos, and it comes from AC Moore. It's just a simple plain, it was just white. It had like a gold trim on it, and you know, it's just white all over, and it comes in different colors, but I picked out a few white ones. So then I covered it in paper, and I started off with this paper here, which is a My Mind's Eye paper. I don't know the name of it, but this is what that one sheet looked like. And I only had a scrap that went from the front to like this part of the spine. It didn't go all the way to the back, which I didn't mind because it is the back. And the album was white, so it still went with the whole theme. That's what the top paper looks like. And I did distress it and ripped corners and made my little curls and everything because I wanted that paper to peek through. As you can see right here, there's another nice big chunk, and that's just curled over, and then here's another piece missing. So I always love doing that on projects like this. Before I put my paper, I did put some seam binding all the way around, front to back, and left some hanging so that it would have a closure, because she always wants a closure on her albums. She leaves these, I should say she displays them in her home standing up like this, so I always have to take that into consideration and not hang things down on the bottom, and keep the closure so it stays closed when she feels this. It doesn't, you know, open up on her. So then I added this really pretty mirrored frame, and this is a Christmas ornament from Michaels. I got it for 75% off just a few days ago. I bought 3 and I put it upside down because it had that little hanger, and I wanted to add a dangle on it, so I just put this little Tim Holtz dangle on the bottom through the hanger that it already had. And this here is a piece fussy cut from My Mind's Eye Lost and Found Christmas. There's a sheet in there with a whole bunch of Christmas sayings and stuff. So this had blue, and I just fussy cut it, inked the edges, and then glossy accident so it would be shiny. The whole theme of this, other than just Christmas, is what was I thinking? The Snow Queen, because of this little mask here, which was in my stash, and it came with the feathers. It did have a clear acrylic, we call it a clear bling, but I changed that to a blue bling that came out of this Jolie's pack that I had picked up at Marshall's. And then I used all those really cute snowflakes that are in here, made of I don't know if that's crocheted or what, but it's really pretty. So I used a few of those, and I cut them up so that you'll see like parts of them. The paper's actually curled up over a little bit, and then the other pieces like peeking through from underneath the frame. Under the feathers, there's a whole one there, and then over here, the other one I cut, there's one big piece here, and then the smaller pieces coming underneath that curl. Excuse me. Oh, alright, so yeah, I wanted this to be snowy themed. It's like everything that I've been making lately for my own room. I kind of put it into this too, so that if she didn't like it, I could keep it and still put it in my room, and I will just make her something different. But I'm sure she'll like it. She says she doesn't care what I make because she loves everything. So then this little bling here and up here is from my stash. It came off of a spray. I want to say I got it when I went like early this year with my girlfriend to Hobby Lobby, which is like 3 hours away. I picked that up, I think, there. I can't remember. It's been so long. So, and then I just made a really pretty arrangement that comes from the back all the way over and then finishes off here with these 3 flowers. And it's an assortment of paper flowers. Some of them are from Wild Orchid Crafts, like this one, and this one, and then some ribbon flowers like this, and then these are what do you call this fabric? I can't think right now, but there's like 2 sizes, this large one here and then little teeny tiny one that is right here. And if you've ever bought any of my embellishment kits, you might have seen these things in here. Here's another one that had a pearl in it. That's in my Christmas embellishment kit, which I only have 1 left now. And then there's an acrylic blue one down here. So it's just an assortment of flowers in just whites, blues, and then like a bluish green. And then the same thing over here. And then just below where this is, there's a vintage earring that somebody gave me. I can't remember who, but I did use it on there because it was white and silver. And I think that's it. Once I was done adhering everything down, I just went with my gesso and gave it a good whitewash everywhere, you know, and just dab it here and there. I didn't want to cover the colors too much, and I try not to cover much of the really pretty blingy frame there. I wanted a lot of sparkle coming off of that because I didn't put anywhere else. I just left it like to this and then these little blings here and here. So that's how that looks on the side. I always put attention to do a lot of really pretty things over here because I know it will be displayed and it's going to be seen like from all this side here. Yep. And then, before I forget, my domino and my bottle cap. Just a real quick show. I did do them. I showed you just the bottle cap by itself with the image and then just the domino with the image, and I went ahead and made a little charm out of it. Put this lobster clasp with the heart shape on it, and then I made this dangle on it in green, and then a really pretty green bell. And then on the back I adhered a angel button. I just cut the shank off of it. It's plastic I got at AC Moore. And then the domino, she is a Christmas fairy. She has on some Recollection wings. It was a Recollections butterfly that I split in half and adhered to the back. You kind of spread it out a little more so the wings would come out right. And there is a wire in here, so you can actually curl the wings any way you want. And the wings itself, they're kind of like rubber. I don't know if you could tell. There. You see how it's shiny? It's actually rubber. So then on her, she had a bow, and you can kind of see under there. I went ahead and added this little bow that was sitting in my stash. And on the back, to cover all the mess, because I don't use, what are they called, bales or whatever, I just hot glued down my pin, what do they call, eye pins on. So then you got to cover that, and then I just use this really pretty small rosette trim in red. So then I have hanging here, because she is the Christmas fairy and she brings love and peace. And there's a heart bead in there and a dove on top, a metal dove, which somebody gave me. I can't remember again. And this is one of those long bead caps, and you could just, you push in your bead as far as you can go, and then you mold down, you know, to the shape of your bead. And then there's a metal poinsettia that has like glitter inside. It's clear and soft, but inside that is what do you call it? Glitter. That came off of a wine glass charm. And then it's just on a larger clasp. So that's it. Those are my projects. I made this, I think, 2 days ago and this last night. So I should be officially done with Christmas. Before that I made this. So this goes with this. She's going to be getting both of these. And yeah, I'm gonna finish putting away all the stuff that I have out here because I want to start working on some new digital kits for my shop. And yep. So anyway, in case I forget, because I do forget to say things a lot, I want to just wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year, just in case I'll forget later on, which I will. And thank you all for subbing, for watching, and for all the great comments. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.